Okay, so just a little look at one of the walls here. This wall covers what we've sort of done on tour and on the professional game and our books. We'll start off actually, let's have a look at this one. This is quite nice. This is taken at the British Open in 1996 when we're teaching Stephen Ames, and you can't quite see there, but that's us on the tee with Sevi and a young Sergio Garcia. We got up to here, and this is when we had some success with David Carter when he won the Irish Open under our hands, and then of course Stephen Ames, who we say we were at the Open with in '96, and he won the Benson Hedges. We went down for a week in the wind and the inclement conditions to Sussex, and we were with him every day, and he went on to win the tournament. And that's the following week at Wentworth, which was the tournament afterwards. It goes down here, and we'll look at Henry Cotton here, who's probably the best golfer pro that Britain's ever had. He used to practice in the school long before our time, I hasten to add, in the 1950s. And funnily enough, Leslie King, our founder, actually banned him eventually because he said to him, Henry, he said, "I'm so sorry, you can't keep coming in here because all my pupils are distracted by you, and I need the net for practice anyway." I mean, that's quite unbelievable. It's just like saying these days to Tiger Woods that you can't come in and practice. Go drop down a bit, and this was Miguel Martin. We actually got him into the Ryder Cup team, although he never actually played for other reasons. I think it was injury. He actually played. Have a look at here. There's Peter Townsend, who was a great golfer in the 70s. Bob Toski, who was known as the golf guru of America. And then of course Gary Player, who Leslie King taught quite a lot years ago. And we come up to that and have a look at this here, because this is one of Leslie King's articles he wrote in the newspaper on the eve of the British Open. I think it was 1973, giving his opinions of where the top players would finish. Drop to this one here, and that's me and Dave and Julie Inkster, of course. Julie Inkster, she won the US Open Championship, I think it's 2 or 3 times, and she was captain of the Solheim Cup team 3 times. And she used to fly over here for lessons when she was a young aspiring player in her sort of very early 20s, I think maybe late teens. Husband Brian was a student of Leslie King's, and he brought her over here. And go up to now, let's see, look at our books. This of course was the most successful one, The Swing Factory, which actually appeared on the Sunday Times bestsellers list in February 2005, a few months after its release. We followed that up with The Golf Delusion, and for the eagle-eyed there, you'll notice that actually the silhouette is actually of Anton Dubek, who was seen as a lot of the time from Strictly Come Dancing, and that sort of put the meat on the bones of the Swing Factory book. Third book was Golf's Golden Rule. Golf's Golden Rule, which at one time was going for £800 a copy. I know it sounds stupid. You probably get it now for a £5, if that. Which concentrates mainly on the impact zone and building your swing from the impact zone. And then we finished with Finishing School, which probably just about finished it off really, because by that time, 2016, nobody really bought books anymore. People just went on the YouTube and got all their tips and advice from there, which is not a great thing. And basically this book was pretty much dead in the water. So that's an honest opinion, but that's how it is, I'm afraid. This picture here, oldest picture in the school. This was a school in 1951 when the Leslie King opened it up. And I think we'll finish off with this picture here of Dave Ledbetter, who he came in. I remember him coming in and going up into the office with Mr. King, asking for his advice on teaching when he was just sort of, before he started his seminal work with Nick Faldo. So there's a little bit of professional history. We've also got there's a letter there from Peter Alice, the late great Peter Alice, saying how much he enjoyed the Swing Factory book and how he could understand it. It was simple and not complicated, like most instructions books these days. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little tour of the professional wall, and we'll do another one next time featuring the celebrity wall.